Fighting out of the blue corner. This man is a mixed martial artist holding a professional record of 25 wins, 2 losses. He stands 5 feet 11 inches tall, weighing in at 170 pounds. Fighting out of Montreal, Quebec, Canada, presenting the challenger, George Rush St. Pierre.
What's going on, fight fans? Archangel here, bringing you guys my impressions of EA UFC 2, the follow-up to last year's EA debut for UFC games. Playing with GSP against Lawler. Figure, what if GSP came out of retirement? The first fight he'd get would probably be for the belt that he never lost, to retain his title and, become the king of the welterweight again. I tried to have this fight like as realistic as possible in terms of how GSP fights, as like using the jab to set up the takedown. Problem was, Lawler is not a bad fighter, so he was kind of like smarter than that. He was actually taking me down more often than I could take him down, and he was tough on my takedowns. And apparently, I don't know if it's like a flaw in the game or just me not knowing the new controls, but apparently GSP's takedown defense is ass because I got taken down with wheel. I'm just going to count it towards me just not having any idea how to stop takedowns in this game, because the controls are a bit different. It's not only a bad thing, but some people might see it as an annoyance to just have the controls just randomly be changed for this game. Little background for the gameplay. I'm cutting in between rounds because this went the distance. This went all 5 rounds. I don't want to have the video 20 minutes long, so I was like, okay, I need to chop this up. So I'm just like getting in like the good scenes, like the success I was having on the ground, just being GSP with GSP. Anyways, talk about the game itself. It's not a bad game. I think it's pretty fun. I'm not sure if I'll do a full review on it or not. I might, but it's a fun game. I think it's a pretty cool game. I think there's a lot of people who don't like the new controls, who don't like a lot of things about the game. I will say that some of the flaws that's in it is the fact that there's this weird pause that you might see in the gameplay, where when fighters get ready to do something on the ground, it's a pause before they do it. So it makes this like weird delay, and that's kind of unrealistic. It's like you'll try to go side control, or the opponent will try to move around. It's just like this weird pause. You get ready to throw like a hammer fist or an elbow. There's a weird pause before it happens. I don't know if that's a glitch or a bug, but it's kind of not realistic, and it's kind of like it's a pretty substantial flaw to the game, in my opinion. Outside of that, though, I do enjoy it. It's a fun game. That's the only noticeable flaw thus far. I haven't played nearly enough of this trial to tell if there's a huge flaw in the game. But just so far, other than that, everything's good. Graphics are pretty great. It's kind of like just a little polished version of last year's game. It's pretty fun though. I do enjoy it. I think it's probably the second best of the UFC games thus far. That includes the undisputed titles and the previous game before this one. There's a lot of fighters, and I think there's like over 250 fighters in the game. That includes like variants, as in there's multiple fighters in the welterweight who are also in the middleweight or the lightweight, and there's people who are in lightweight who are also in the featherweight. There's people in featherweight who are also in bantamweight. So there's variants on like same fighter being different divisions, so that does count into that list of 250 fighters. But they have a lot. There's a lot of detail to this game. There's a lot of fighters, even down to like Brandon Thatch and just these smaller name fighters who people might not even know of. And yes, I will complain about CM Punk. The rating they gave him is ridiculous. Now they said they're gonna nerf him to be the lowest ranking in the game, but currently this game comes out Tuesday, and currently his current rating is 82. Now in the beta he was 85. So do they think 82 is the lowest rank they can give him? It just seems like that's not realistic to give him an 82 rating, because he has never fought in the UFC before. He has never fought MMA before. How can you justify giving him an 82 rating or anything over 80 to begin with? Now there's fighters who are below 80 who have a lot of experience in MMA, but he doesn't. But they gave him. I feel like it's just a popularity thing. Like, okay, he's popular, let's give him this unrealistic rating. So it's just weird. But before this fight actually ends, we will listen in on the final scorecard, because I gotta say, I thought it was a fight. Because to me, if you don't finish the fight, I just think that it's a loss. And he was actually lighting me the fuck up in the fourth and third round. So it's like, okay, there's a very good chance I'm gonna lose this fight. But the ending was pretty exciting. And this is like I think this is the first time I ever went the distance. So again, I say just get used to the controls. It's not a bad game. I do think you should try it out. Outside of that, again, I just thought of like another issue in the game. It takes a lot to knock out fighters. Like if you thought the last game, it took a while to knock people out. It takes a lot to get knockouts in this game. I landed like repeated head kicks on Robbie Lawler, landed multiple shots. I rocked him multiple times and just nothing. A lot of hammer fists, a lot of elbows, nothing. And another fight that you're gonna see later, I fought CM Punk and I landed like 10 knees, what it seemed like, and he just wouldn't go down for a while. And it's just that's another unrealistic thing, how many hits someone can take. Now I'm not doubting that Lawler can take 6 head kicks and knees to the face and some punches, but it's kind of just weird in a video game that you can just land that many head kicks on someone in the 4th and 5th round and they just not go down. So just kind of weird. But outside of that, guys, let you guys finish watching the rest of the video. Do stay tuned because, like I said, the outcome for it was pretty fun to me, and it's my first time getting the decision in general, let alone going this far into a fight. So, good guys, enjoyed the video. Thank you for watching. Peace out.
Let's find out
Ladies and
who has
gentlemen,
won this
after
fight.
5 rounds, we go to the judges' scorecards for decision. Judge 1 scores this contest 48-47, St. Pierre. Judge 2 scores it 8-7, Lawler. And Judge 3 scores it 8-7, and the winner by split decision,